What's up, everybody? This is MMA Rant. I'm coming to y'all today with another video. But before I get started, I want to say thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you to everybody that's leaving comments. And also, I want to thank everybody that's listening right now and that listens to my videos all the time. But one thing I do want to say, subscribe. Now on to the video. Okay, this video is about Jon Bones Jones trash talking DC Daniel Cormier, cornbread, biscuit stomach, Popeye's chicken, everyday eating asses YouTube post about his damn injury. First things first, Daniel Cormier made an official apology to Jon Jones, the Fertitta family, the UFC, Dana White, his fans. I don't know how many fans he's got, but he made an official apology to his fans as well for having to pull out of his fight at UFC 197 on April the 23rd. And like I said in my last video about Daniel Cormier's injury, we all know why he was injured. So anyway, Jon Jones, when he found out that Daniel Cormier was injured, okay, he went on Twitter and he posted saying, hey, basically, you know, he's sorry that Daniel Cormier is injured. You know, he hate to see that happen to him, you know, but he told Daniel Cormier, enjoy that belt. If you listen closely or look at closely what he wrote, he said, Daniel Cormier, enjoy that belt. So pay attention now, okay? He posted that first, and he posted that before he found out who he was fighting at UFC 197, or if he even knew who his opponent was, okay? Then Jon Jones posted a video saying, hey guys, you know, it's not my fault basically that this happened. Y'all know that I usually don't accept last minute fights, but for all my fans, for all the shit that I've been through all year, UFC, bring on anybody in the light heavyweight division or heavyweight division. I will take them on, okay? Then we find out who Jon Jones is fighting, and then we find out it's for the interim light heavyweight belt. Well, we all know that in reality, Jon Jones is still the champion. He never lost his his belt in a fight. He never lost his belt to Daniel Cormier. Okay, so we all feel like Daniel Cormier is walking around with a fake championship belt. And we know that Jon Jones is really the UFC light heavyweight champion. So I believe Jon Jones already knew before he even had another fight that he was going to be fighting for the UFC light interim heavyweight belt, which we all feel like will be the real belt when Jon Jones get it back. So Jon Jones knew before he found out who his opponent was, and he knew before he posted his Twitter message to Daniel Cormier, he knew that he was going to be fighting for a belt on April the 23rd. That's why he posted that posting saying, get well and basically enjoy that belt. So Jon Jones is slick as well. He don't have a big ass head for no reason either. So he knew what was up. Okay? But basically, you know, he then went back on Twitter later, I believe yesterday, and posted basically, hey, guess what, Daniel Cormier? So much for you saying that you're going to show up and that you'll die to defend that belt and beat him at UFC 197. So Jon Jones basically got on his ass and said, hey, so much for you dying to defend that belt. You got a fucking little leg injury, a little fake ass leg injury, and now you're going to pull out of the fight. But you sat there and talked all that shit on national TV like you always do about you're going to die for this belt, you're going to die to defend this belt. Jon Jones, get your shit together, I'm waiting on you. You ain't waiting on shit, Daniel Cormier, because Jon Jones just got on your ass. April the 23rd, Jon Jones is going to be fighting for the UFC light heavyweight championship belt. I'm not even going to call it an interim belt because that's disrespectful to the damn man that never lost his belt and never lost it to your fat ass. And all you're doing right now is basically cashing checks or writing checks that your ass can't cash. So basically your ass is on blast. Jon Jones put your ass on blast. You got a little fake ass injury that you don't even need surgery for, and then it's going to take 4 to 8 weeks for you to heal. Stop eating all that fucking chicken. Stop putting all that weight on those little ass wobbly legs of yours, and you wouldn't be fucking injured. But guess what? Jon Jones put your ass on blast. He told you that you're basically like me and everybody else knows, and also John Jones. We all know that that damn injury is BS. It smells like fear to me. It smells like bullshit to me. It smells like a fake calculated plan with you and your team to me. And John Jones saw right through it. That's why there's an interim belt that the UFC made up to be on the line. Because everybody knows that you're not the champ, Daniel Cormier. Everybody knows that. So guess what? This fight on April the 23rd is for the real belt. And when John Jones get that gold strap waist put around his waist, we're all going to know that now, Daniel Cormier, what the fuck kind of belt you got? That's the real belt? That's the belt you never really beat the champion for? That's the belt that you're holding because you called out of the fight at UFC 197? You're going to look real fucking stupid when it's time for y'all to really fight. And y'all are in those press conferences, and y'all are both sitting up there with belts. I guess John Jones needs to come out with 2 belts, because John Jones already came out with his real belt when he first came back. And now, when y'all have this press conference for the next fight, John Jones should come out with both belts. He should let Daniel Cormier know, hey buddy, the belt you got is a fake ass belt off of the UFC website. Because guess what? John Jones has the real belt. He should have the real belt on one shoulder and the interim belt on the other. And let Daniel Cormier know, guess what, buddy? I've got both belts. What the fuck you got on? What the fuck belt do you have sitting up there on the podium next to you right now? A fake ass UFC.com website belt that anybody can have. I got one of them belts sitting in my fucking closet right now, Daniel Cormier, and I had to fight nobody for it. Subscribe, hit that thumbs up button.